The queen has arrived. Say hello. Wow, so regal. What's up? Hello guys, and happy Sunday. I'm stepping away from health and fitness for a moment to talk about something a little bit different today. This is something that I've been struggling a lot with lately, and I've been finding it very hard to motivate myself to create content for you guys because of it. But so instead of allowing it to just continue to negatively affect my content, I figured it would be better to just have a conversation with you guys about it and be open and honest for the sake of transparency and authenticity. Why this week? Well, first, if you can't hear it in my voice, I'm a little bit better now, but I have been sick all week, and so I wasn't able to film the workout that I had planned to try for you guys. And then Chrissy May Cagney, who is the owner of Donuts and Deadlifts, released an article the other day about how, well, not really an article, more of a blog post, whatever, about how they are discontinuing athlete discount codes. And I will link that article in the description so you guys can read it, but it was very inspiring to me and really motivated me to share this struggle with you guys. So let's just get to it. Money. And how do I make it? I hate the term social media influencer, but as a content creator, there's a few different ways to bring in revenue. One is through monetizing my videos through YouTube and getting income through AdSense. And then another is by doing brand deals, whether that means a sponsored post on my Instagram or a shout out in a YouTube video. There are other creators that have a few other ways of bringing in revenue, whether that's Patreon or selling merch, or you know, some of the fitness influencers will have their own programming to offer you, or maybe some athletes have like traditional sponsorships, where, you know, they're real high-level athletes that get sponsored by brands and like paid to compete. But AdSense and brand deals are my two main, well, only sources of revenue, really. Those are really the only two things that I've got going on right now. And the trouble is I struggle with both of these, and I'll tell you why. Let's start with AdSense. I think most of you probably know how this works, but basically I monetize my videos, and then, wouldn't that be funny if there was one right here, right now? And then I get like a tiny percentage of the ad revenue, basically. Going off that, the more views I get, the more money I make. Therefore, if I want to earn a livable income, or at least make enough to help support my bills, I need views. Which means I, and a lot of other creators, end up tailoring my content or feeling encouraged to make content that will bring in views, and not necessarily content that I feel like is important or particularly informative. So, like, for example, trying a sensational diet, and by sensational I don't mean awesome, I mean crazy. Trying a sensational diet for a week and allowing that to affect my performance in the gym, which as a competitive athlete I really can't do, that's going to get me more views than just sitting down and talking with you guys and trying to teach you about nutrition and like just really getting into it and getting educational about it. Being a competitive athlete and a performance-based athlete, I don't have the flexibility of messing with my diet constantly just for YouTube. And you know, I get it. Like, a lot of you are probably saying, well, you can still be informative and entertain at the same time, and that's true. But this is also health and fitness that we're talking about. Chrissy, in another blog, she's just a friggin' genius, man. But in another blog, she had this great quote that was like, moderation isn't sexy, extremes are sexy. And extremes are gonna get views, like that's what's going to be entertaining to you guys. But this is health and fitness. It's not about extremes. The real lessons and the honest truth is not going to happen in extremes. It's about moderation. It's about being realistic and sustainable. It's a long and a slow process, and that's not always going to lend itself to entertaining videos. And it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and just feed you guys bullshit because it's exciting. You know what I mean? Like, that's not why I'm here. Like, so now I'm kind of at this crossroads of trying to balance my content between delivering truth and being entertaining enough that I can still pay my bills. Know what I mean? And then there's brand deals. And I wanna start with a disclaimer because I do not want anything I say to take away from brands I have worked with in the past, brands I'm currently working with, or brands I'll work with in the future, because I will never work with a brand, period, point blank, end of story, whose product I do not believe in or message I don't agree with. So I don't want this to take away from brands I have worked with because I still believe in those brands. It's not about supporting brands or talking to you guys about brands I like that's not where my struggle is. My struggle is this. I still have to try and sell you that product. And I personally feel like once I start trying to sell you something, it can sometimes end up devaluing my content and devaluing that brand. And maybe it's just because I'm new to this and I'm not used to it. Maybe everybody feels weird about it and then eventually it becomes normal. And I have made it a point, at least to myself, maybe not outwardly, I have not said this out loud, but I've made it a point to myself at least, to above all else, keep my content authentic. You know, when anytime I talk about my content or people ask me about my content, I always talk about authenticity. I'm here to be real with you guys. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm an awesome athlete who knows everything. I'm not gonna pretend that being healthy or being fit is easy. You know, I'm not hiding anything. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm someone I'm not, you know, whatever. My goal is to be and always remain authentic in everything I do. And so sometimes I end up teetering on this fine line of remaining authentic while still delivering for a brand. I don't know, I don't know, it feels weird and I don't even know how to explain it, because to say that I feel inauthentic doing sponsored posts or videos makes it sound like I don't believe what I'm saying, because I do believe what I'm saying. It just feels weird, you know? But again, I need brand deals to survive. I don't make enough on AdSense revenue alone to just not do them. So I try to choose my brands and my words very carefully, and I just hope that you guys know I care about the content I create and that I care about you guys and the things I'm saying to you. And so here we are. I don't have an answer to this. If I did, I wouldn't be struggling with it. But for the sake of authenticity, like I said, I wanted to be open and honest with you guys and transparent with you guys about what I'm struggling with and just kind of like what my thought process is as this channel continues to evolve and grow and whatever. You know, I've debated a few options, like maybe I go back, I shift my focus back to freelancing as a producer and an editor and not necessarily focus so much on being a content creator. But then that affects the amount of content I'm able to put out, and I like making content for you guys. It's not like I don't like what I'm doing. I love that I'm able to help you all and inspire you all at whatever stage in your fitness journey you're at. And I want to continue creating content without feeling like I have to make it sensational or you know, just for the sake of views, or you know, feeling like I have to be a sales rep for some brand. But I suppose this is kind of an ever-evolving process. And I'm sure I'll find the answer eventually. But until then, please continue engaging with me online. I want to know what you guys care about, and I want to know what type of content you guys want to see. I want to know what you need help with and what bullshit I can fact check for you. I want to know all those things, so please keep engaging with me online. Know that this video is just an effort to stay transparent and let you in on my struggle as I continue to grow as a creator. I'm still relatively new at this, and so I'm still figuring it all out, but I'm really enjoying it. So I don't want these types of struggles to discourage me or negatively impact my content. So I appreciate you guys for allowing me to vent to you today. That's basically what this is. Sorry if you were expecting something else, but this is a video that I think I needed to make for myself. And I hope it lets you in a little bit about my process and who I am as a creator. You guys know a lot about me as an athlete, I guess, but maybe not so much as a creator yet. So yeah, that's all I got today. Whew, that was long-winded. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you missed it, Michelle and I tried Henry Cavill's Superman workout in honor of Justice League coming out this past Friday. You can watch that. And if you want to know more about nutrition, I have a whole playlist for you guys. There's some pretty informative stuff there, so check that out. Okay, bye.